Well, hi there, Gemini. This is Miss Joan of Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about the 24th through the 30th. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and these are the 2 cards that we're using as our monthly guide cards. We have grief. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. And once you're on Earth, once you're on Earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Sweet. I know. It's interesting. And of course, they leave a cat being the one representing that whole theory because they're so detached. So just remember that that's the peace of God is living like a cat, right? Woo! Okay, that's one version of how to take that. So we have the 3 cards in front of us, and I've pre-programmed these cards for you. Let's go ahead and look into this, what is going on for you. I have, of course, your monthly spiritual note was to be as steady as she goes. Don't go too crazy one way or the other, although I have seen many things happening for you this month throughout the weeks. So if you haven't heard that, go back to the old videos and you'll get a better perspective on all the different things that have been happening. You've been busy boys and girls. I'll see that. So yes, indeed, we are going to look at this and see what comes up. We have the 10 of Pentacles, which speaks of family money, and it speaks of the kind of good stuff where you are being supported, literally and figuratively. The Hanged Man is here. You are feeling very uncomfortable, uncomfortable with the fact that somebody is trying to help you and give you money. They are, in fact, doing that thing that people do where they come together. You know, they offer extra food for the fridge. They offer support whichever way they can. And some people are filling a boot. It feels like, I mentioned that before, and it does still now. It feels like somebody's reaching out to you to offer you support financially. Don't be mad about it. Be graceful and say thank you, all right? The Knight of Cups is here saying that, yes, indeed, fighting for your heart's desire in this situation is going to be interesting. And be aware that what you want may not be what you need, all right? So keeping that in mind, looking at the Hierophant, we were talking about how faith is blocking you in this situation. It isn't your church people who are coming around to help you right now. It just isn't. It's going to be your life people. It could be your work family. It could be your personal family, but your people are going to come out for you. They're going to come out and support you no matter how they're just going to come out. Get ready. Put a little tea on, why don't you? Justice is here talking about how this is something that is, it's in the blocked department where justice is blocked somehow. Maybe there's going to be some repercussions about what comes to you. As in, if maybe the theory being that if you don't ask for the church to help you, they won't help you. That's ridiculous. You shouldn't have to ask. They should just show up, right? But needless to say, this is the 7 of Wands right here. Here we go. I'm not showing you the cards. What's going on? You have the Hanged Man right here, right? And we have the Knight of Cups right there. That's beautiful cards. These are beautiful cards. I love them very much. And yes, Justice is right here, showing us that Justice is blind, but things balance out, and things aren't balancing because it's blocked. So things aren't quite balanced, even though you want them to be, they're not. And the 7 of Wands is here, showing that there's like getting your ideas across and rallying the troops to your ideas isn't necessarily as easy as it seems. They're interested, but it's not going to be as easy to get your ideas across, okay? So we were talking about the Knight of Cups, wanting things to be a certain way, but not being able to get them that way. And now we have the Knight of Wands here, showing us that, pardon me, the solution is, of course, standing up for what you want. Maybe how you use what you receive, how what you receive is taken, so that you're not in a position to have to repay, making sure that nobody's expecting repayment. If you give me money, you're going to have to give it to me for free. Makes sense to me to work out the deal. You know, you have to work out the ramifications of accepting a gift. It should be a gift, not a gift with a sling that comes boomerang on a whooping, but it's going to come back. That's a loan, not a gift. So do your best to work things out so that everything works in your favor. The Death card here is talking about how you're going to have to let something go to grow. So we have the Grief card over here telling us that, yes, grief is happening this month for you. You're going to have to release something in order to move forward. So here we are, the end of the month. Part of your solution is really releasing whatever that thing is you keep trying to hang on to, okay? And know that when you let it go, you'll be able to step into the flow. Step into the easy breezy flow that is your actual life. Maybe you hanging on to that one thing has kept you from going and growing into who you really are. All right? I know it's awkward. I know it's strange. And I know it feels really, really uncomfortable. But you might have to let it go. And that's okay. I believe in you, Gemini, to be able to grow and rebuild yourself and reconnect with the universe and do what you need to do. And I know this reading isn't for all my Gemini. So just know that in advance. This is a general reading, but it's also for a certain group of Gemini. Maybe I haven't been speaking to them yet, but now I am. So it's kind of serious. I know. What? All right. It is what it is. So let's program these cards through Spirit and make sure that we get some clarification on some of these cards. I want to clarify the Hanged Man. I want to clarify Justice for sure. And the Seven of Wands. And of course, Death. Let's do that. Maybe even Temperance. Yeah, we're here. Let's do it, right? Let's clarify some cards. Got a lot of interesting ones. Father, Mother, God. Star brothers and sisters. Clarify these cards for Gemini. Okay, let's go ahead. Start with the Hanged Man. Oh, it's right here. We're going to go one at a time. Here we go. Awakening. You're getting to know who you truly are on a soul level. Take things slow as you begin to shift the way you interact with the world around you. Ooh, yes. You're getting to know yourself on a soul level. Everything is different. Sometimes everything has to change to make room in your new world as you are a new person, all right? So, be prepared for major changes, all right? We're going to look into Justice right here. Let's talk about Justice, all right? Want that one. All right. Thank you, Spirit. You don't need anyone else. Realize you don't need anyone else but yourself to survive, to be happy, or to fix you. Embrace a new level of independence. Embracing a new level of independence. And this is in the blocking department, so that's interesting. Paying attention to the idea that, yes, you do need people a little bit, okay? I like that the idea would be, of course, there's justice in you accepting help for the first time in your life, okay? Gemini, you don't like help, but you need it, okay? So the Seven of Wands, we're going to clarify that Seven of Wands, all right? I can feel the heat coming off of these cards. My goodness. All right, Seven of Wands. Don't wait to get picked. Don't chase anything that doesn't want to be caught. Instead, pick yourself up and forge ahead. So, as you're sitting here with the Seven of Wands, not everyone is going to want to get on board with what you're thinking, especially as you're moving forward into this new version of you, the awakening, right? We talked about that. So, you do need other people, but you don't need to wait to be picked, all right? You are you. Let's pick out clarify that death card. Clarify the death card here. Boom. Become a source of light. You're a natural healer, born to bring through new healing methods to whatever areas you choose to work in. Well, hello there, Gemini. You're a born healer. You can help people. Whether it's helping them find housing, helping them, there's so many ways to help a person and help them heal that has nothing to do with woo-woo or anything else. So you can do those things, and you might be able to find a new avenue to be you, and to find out this new you wants to help other people. Oh, Temperance. Let's talk about Temperance. All right, there you are. Bad timing. Everything will come to you at the right time. Be patient, your time will come. So, maybe things aren't happening in your speed, all right? We've had a lot of wands, eights of wands. So it's all about timing. And if it isn't happening the way you want it to, when you want it to, then it's just not right at this time, okay? So give yourself a break. Give other people a break. Look into yourself. Most of the time, the issue is inside more than it is outside. And if we can take care of that, begin to love ourselves, begin to appreciate who we are and what we have to offer, things get better. And we're into it, okay? So good for you, Gemini. Whichever set of Geminis I'm talking to, all of you, I hope that some of this lands for all of you. Please come back next month, next week, that is, and we'll talk about October. Like and subscribe, and by all means, leave a comment if any of this hits in your heart, because I'm here for you. And if you need more information, by all means, ask. I'm here for you. Thank you.